Yeah. Came out the dark with it. Still got the stain on me. Yeah. Look, yeah. Hood on, head down. Same block, new chalk on the ground. Mama praying incense, burning by the couch, but I'm outside, middle finger in my mouth. Got a 40 in the stash, condoms in the ashtray, karma on my back seat, riding on the bad days. Cops do a slow roll, hands on they straps. I'm laughing in the face of it, hand on my lap. You talk tough, but your eyes keep blinking. You say ride, but your feet keep thinking. I bled for this, slept in the whip for this. Soul feel dirty, but the chain still glisten. Shadow whip, shadow dragging on the concrete. I've been fucked by the life that raised me. Every scar on my skin still pays me, but it's heavy, heavy, heavy on me. Whip shadow, tied up to the past. Got me cursed, but it pushed me like gas. I'm a dog to the pain that made me. Yeah, it's heavy, heavy, heavy on me. I was 10 watching uncles cooking in the pot. Learned fractions by the way they split a rock. First time I seen a tooth knocked out. It was Sunday choir, still walking out. My first love said I love these streets more. I said fuck it, then I went and hit a lick for it. Blew the cash on some rims and a chain. Next week, same homie, flatline for the same thing. I've been whipped by the lust, by the rush, by the greed. Every bad habit still crawling up my sleeve. Therapists say breathe, priests say kneel. I say bitch, I gotta eat, I ain't healed. Yeah, whip shadow, dragging on the concrete. I've been fucked by the life that raised me. Every scar on my skin still pays me, but it's heavy, heavy, heavy on me. Whip shadow, tied up to the past. Got me cursed, but it pushed me like gas. I'm a dog to the pain that made me. Yeah, it's heavy, heavy, heavy on me. Shadow on the wall when I'm fucking up. Shadow in the glass when I'm pouring up. Shadow in the cell when the gate slams shut. It be right there, talking tough. So if I die with my hands still dirty as fuck, bury me where the pain first taught me to cuss. Write one word on the stone by my name, whip, cause I stayed getting dragged by the game. I've been fucked by the life that raised me. Every scar on my skin still pays me, but it's heavy, heavy, heavy on me. Whip shadow, tied up to the past. Got me cursed, but it pushed me like gas. I'm a dog to the pain that made me. Yeah, it's heavy, heavy, heavy on me. Yeah. Hey. Look. This that backyard barbecue. Hood sermon. Summer smoke hanging thick in the complex. Mama at the window praying over all this nonsense. Dice click, homies posted in the carport. Little kids drag race bikes down the asphalt. Old head sip, tell stories on the stairway. First gunshot had me hiding by the hallway. By 15 I could name every bad sign. First tap, first pack, first pat, flat line, late night. Uncle bumping that low groove, told me find a lane, fool. Let the pain move, I let the drum talk, let the bass preach. Writing names of the lost on the backseat. Block had a grip on my neck like a dog chain. Felt God, felt hate, felt raw shame. Every siren sounded like my first name called. Every mural, somebody that I knew on the wall.
It's my phone turf grown where the pain got sold, where the cracks in the concrete glow. When the baseline rolls, I rose from the smoke and stone. From the cuts in my knuckles to the chill in my bone. It's my phone turf throne.
curbside, bloodstain faded to a brown ring. Mama scrub cussing, saying it's a damn thing. Candles on the corner, melting in the noon heat. Everybody posted like they glued to the crack street. I was in the back room writing out a death list. Crossed out names, turned the list to a set list. Thought about revenge, thought about a headstone. Said I'd never be a face on the flip phone. Homie tried to ride, got caught in the side seat. Judge gave him years like candy on a trick treat. He called from the box, said bro, really live mine. Every bar spit blood, let the world find. So I pour our hurt in a verse like a malt drink. Let the snare pop, let the jazz strings all wink. If the street talk slick, I just talk back. Turn a death trap block to a raw trap.
From my phone to throne where the pain got soul, where the cracks in the concrete glow. When the bass line rolls, I rose from the smoke and stone. From the cuts in my knuckles to the chill in my bones. This my phone turf throne.
From the alley light to the spotlight, same fight, same fear in my chest on a late night. Same cops cruise slow when the bass hit. Same block, just a throne and a stage kit. I ain't holy, I'm haunted, I'm homegrown. Heart carved out the hood like a milestone. If they ask where I'm from, point down, say right here. Every scar, every cheer, every tight tear. Daddy wasn't there, just a letter and a last name. Street raised me, gave me more than a past shame. Taught me how to spot lies in a handshake. Taught me how to hear deck in a car break. We ain't glamorized guns, we just knew them like you know. Every crack in the floor when you're growing. One block radius, universe dangerous. Still we threw dice like the odds might change for a Sunday. Pastor yelled fire at the choir stand Monday. Hot wire, young boy with the wild plan. 2 lives I was wearing like a split jersey. One side clean, other side real dirty. In the mirror I could see what my mom saw. Future in my face or a chalk line crossed. Had to choose before the choice made me though. So I gripped that mic like a 3U.
This my phone turf flow, where the pain got soul, where the cracks in the concrete glow. When the bass line rolls, I rose from the smoke and stone. From the cuts in my knuckles to the chill in my bones. This my phone turf throne. This my phone turf throne.
Yeah, this that G-Funk Gridiron. 4th quarter pressure. We going along with it. Look, parked up by the projects. Ash in the door still burning. Mama on the line like, boy, you blessed. I'm out here acting like I ain't learning. County on my back, got numbers on my mind. Homie fresh out, said he ready for the climb. I told him slow down, field full of landmines. He laughed, I've been stepping on the edge my whole life. Yeah, big dreams in the shoebox. Stashed under dirty socks in a 9. Lost 2 cousins to the same block. Same chalk, same cop with the cold eyes. Uncle on the couch, chain on, half zip, talking about a run. One more last flip, he told me young king never fumble that grit. But every play here start with some dangerous shit.
It's that G-Funk Gridiron, blood on the cleats. Touchdown dreams in a world full of grief. We run and go outside the belly of the beast. Tryna win big while the devil playing deep. G-Funk Gridiron, sweat on the chrome. Every yard game feel far from home. If I die tonight, bury me in these streets. Cause it's the only field that ever believed in me.
Food stamps on the fridge though. Hunger in my gut made the grind louder. Boys in blue ride slow by the corner stove. Everybody stiff like they smell powder. Coach said I could wave that flag on Sunday, but I skipped practice for a flip on a Monday. Locker room dreams sitting next to the gunplay. Playbook laying in the same bag as the undays. I ain't proud but I'm honest. Money talk different when the rent late. You can quote morals or you can quote profits. Either way, landlord want it all in one take. Sister in the room with the headphones on, trying to drown out fights when the nights go long.
She look at me like I'm supposed to be strong, but my chest feel thin, every breath all wrong. Homie signed up for the army, said he need change, came back talking about deserts and brain games. Said the hood look mild when you seen real flames, but the night last kiss him when he walked down Main. We both on the edge, different countries, same fear. He salute flag, I salute the one still here. He got medals, I got scars that nobody cheer, but the scoreboard quiet, pain loud in the mirror. Look, yeah.
This that G-Funk Gridiron, bud on the cleats. Touchdown dreams in a world full of grief. We run and go outside the belly of the beast, tryna win big while the devil playing deep. G-Funk Gridiron, sweat on the chrome. Every yard game feel far from home. If I die tonight, bury me in these streets, cause this the only field that ever believed in me.
Yeah, I seen pastors with the same thirst as Steelers. Suit press sharp, tongue slick like a killer. Passing that plate like a play action fake. Talking about heaven while they counting that cake. Deacons outside with the dice on the curb. Choir girl sneaking in the whip getting served. Judge in the club with the ones he sentenced. Smiling in the section like the world ain't twisted. So miss me with that clean hands lecture. You ain't at the mall trying to ID texture. You ain't in the kitchen when the lights turn off. Gas cut, mine crying with the pipe wrench off. You ain't on the porch when the car creeps slow. Lights off, windows up, whole block on hold. Everybody ducking like the wind might blow, but that thunder got names that the case won't show. I ain't perfect, I'm a product and a problem. Heart full of rage, mind sharp like a column. I done prayed, I done banged, I done cried, I done smiled, I done held grown men when they whipped like a child. Did they look at me like I'm built for the cage, like the penalty box, my natural stage, like my number on file for an early grave, like my helmet and my halo both broken the same. Tell them line that ball up. We gon' blitz through the lies they call up. Whole team scar, but we tell them line that ball up. We gon' blitz through the lies they call up. Whole team scar, but we tell them line that ball up.
Yeah. It's that Whine way warfare. Turn that shit up. Ride with. Where? Sun hot, sweat on my fitted brim. See no daydreams, dust on my Timberlands, clip heavy, heart heavy, same rhythm. Bleeding on the street, still screaming that we winning. Liquor in my cup, mama in my conscience. Every time I slide, she reciting out the songs quick. Dice game deadly. Homie lost his last rent, still talking millions over tacos at the car rents. Corner store queen, baby hair, brown skin. Wishing I could wife her, but my life loud, wild sin. Chrome in the backpack, notes in the phone app. Plans for a label plus a plot for a payback. Sirens in the distance like a sick lullaby. I should leave tonight, but these roots run dry. Homies need hope, ops need smoke. I'm the same fool trying both in one throat.
One way warfare.
We cried and we ride again.
One way warfare.
We prayed and we sinned again.
This pain talk loud over 12s in the trunk, make the block bend. One way warfare.
I'm at war with the world in my own head. Lil' cuz on the porch rolling blunt with a bruised eye. He say they jumped me at the party, I can feel my whole mood slide. Phone buzz, hit list, location in the blue text. Angel on my left shoulder whispering, do rest. Devil on my right, like grab that vest. I'm the bathroom mirror, tucking metal in my crew neck. Baby mama call, boy, you picking up your daughter. How I teach about peace when I only know slaughter. Child support late, court date on the calendar. Judge reading numbers like she talking about a passenger. I'm the one crashing, she just see a case file. Still I crack a wry smile, thinking about my kids smile. My city got me twisted like a liquor store open sign. Half of me holy, other half holding mines. Pulled up on a op block, engine low, mind loud. Saw his little sister on the steps holding homework down. She waved, I froze, finger off the trigger. Drove off slow, music up so bitter.
One way warfare.
We cried and we ride again.
One way warfare.
We prayed and we sinned
in the trunk, make the block bend. One-way warfare. I'm at war with the world in my own head. Studio at midnight, molding the ceiling cracks. Engineer half sleep, gun on the speaker stack. I'm spitting out scars over dusty jazz licks. Every bar bandage, every hook a bad fix. Label said clean it up, we can make you chart high. But my block full of ghosts, I can't make they art lie. Uncle in the county, cousin in the ground, brother in the halfway, trying not to drown. I pour out liquor for the ones that ain't here, then chase it with a backwood, choking on my fear. Therapist talking coping, I'm talking who next. They ain't speaking my dialect, they just speaking from a desk. Still I'm tired of the box that they praying I don't leave. Tired of the block that been praying I don't breathe. Tired of the cops seeing target when they see me. Tired of the ops seeing trophy when they bleed me. I need more than this concrete, more than this code, more than this gang creed. I need more than revenge, more than these old beats. But the past keep howling like a dog with a broke leash. You ain't gotta die here, you ain't gotta die here. You ain't gotta die here, you ain't gotta die here. One-way warfare. We cried and we ride and we ride again. One-way warfare. We prayed and we sinned and we sin again. This pain talk loud over 12s in the trunk, make the block bend. One-way warfare. I'm at war with the world in my own head. One-way warfare.
See Black Corner Talk. Talk Tribe. Yeah. Yeah. I came up with the chalk lines dry slow. Lil' homie with a half brick, eyes full of pyro. Uncle in the kitchen, turn the Pyrex to a light show. Gas mask on, blowing clouds out the side door. Mama on the couch, half praying, half faded, saying, baby, get a job while the rent stay shaded. I was out back, stashing bundles in the planter. Told the landlord they seized, that's a dirty ass answer. Old head said, shorty, you can bang or you can boss. Either way, the city tax you every win cost. So I chose torque, twist metal, turn corners for the cheddar. Every shift, every skid, swear the chrome felt better. Tangerine drop, gold feet sitting sideways. Tribe in the trunk, extra drums for the drive-bys. Finger on the throttle, not the feelings, that was my way. The homies in the rear view, riding in the skyway. Talk trap tango, spin that block like a vinyl, let the pain go. We just dance with the danger in the same clothes. Make it look like a tango when the thing rolls. Talk trap tango, where the love too loud and the hate cold. If you slide, little baby, keep your halo. This the talk, this the tribe, this the tango. Seen a preacher hit the dice game, collar still on. Bless a couple rocks, said the Lord, no, we still wrong. I laughed, but my stomach did a backflip. 2 straps, 1 soul, on some half man, half grit. My brother took a bullet, left his t-shirt maroon. Sirens on loop like a fucked up tune. I was standing in the hallway, hand smelling like powder. Told God, if you real, better talk a little louder. Started talking to the mirror like an enemy. Why I gotta keep a body on my memory? Why my mama got a folder full of felonies clipped to our faces like we born for the penalties? But every time I try to quit, that phone ring. Fiends say he need a fix, that's a door ding. That's a tank full, that's my son with some new kicks. That's my girl with the braces, she ain't had some school pics. So I talk through the guilt, twist steel through the sunrise. Tribe full of wolves, but we cry when our son dies. Hard in a headlock, mind doing limbo. Drum on the floor, now we dancing with the sin, bro.
Trap tango, spin that block like a vinyl, let the pain go. We just dance with the danger in the same clothes. Make it look like a tango when the thing rolls. Talk trap tango, where the love too loud and the hate cold. If you slide, little baby, keep your halo. This the torque, this the tribe, this the time love. Talk anything. Tribe with me, we tango with the curve. Just us to feel free.
Yeah. Short fuse, long clip, that's a bad math. Judge looking at my file like a laugh track. Public defender smelling like a feet in a thrift suit. Told me take the deal or they plant me in a steel room. But I got a man drawing cars on his homework, saying this you daddy with the wide smirk. He don't know the same chrome, put me on a cold perch. Same bride, pray for every birthday and no shirt. Baby mama texting that she tired of the raid lights, tired of the late nights, tired of the stage fright. Every knock on the door make a chest flop. Every moan from the pipe sound like next cops. I told her one more flip, I'ma exit. She said you been saying that since the Lexus. Now the block want blood, I'm the plug and the target. Only way out this bitch is a grave or a pardon. So I pray in the bucket seat, seat belt, halo, hands on the wheel, but my soul.
Yeah. Ignition on. Dashboard gleam. Whole block watch. When I creep the lane, king. I was raised on fumes, burned rubber in June. Mama yelling from the porch while I'm redlining doom. Chrome lips spinning, tat on my neck still stinging. Parole on my back, but these streets what I'm winning. I cut corners, fuck warnings, left the judge in the morning with the same cold stare that I give when I'm flooring every lane. I own that. Middle finger to the Prozac. Therapist that breathe, I just laughed and I drove back.
Drift king, decree, if you ride with me, then you bleed with me. Slide that curve to the tire, scream all gas, no peace in my fever dream. Drift king, decree, tell God he can meet me in the DMV. Pink slip stack like a prophecy. This asphalt crown gon' stay on me.
I got enemies praying for that black bag zip. Got my ex still saying I ain't never gon' switch, but I did for the grip, for the crew, for the click, for the homie doing 10, cause we wouldn't turn snitch. I don't slow for the law, just downshift raw. Let the back end swing like it slipped on oil. I'm a problem child, concrete gone wild. Every skid mark sign like a fucked up smile. I kiss death on the hairpin, tongue tasting steel. If this car go cage, then I die how I feel.
Drift, drift, decree, if you ride with me, then you bleed with me. Slide that curve to the tire, scream all gas, no peace in my fever dream. Drift, drift, decree, tell God he can meet me in the DMV. Pink slip stack like a prophecy. This asphalt crown gon' stay on me. I don't pray, I press the clutch. Let the beast wake up and cuss. If the Reaper rides shotgun, hush. He gon' learn to really run this dust. Swear on the scars, swear on the keys, swear on the tank. Drift king decree. Drift, drift, decree. If you ride with me, then you bleed with me. Slide that curve to the tire, scream all gas, no peace in my fever dream. Drift, drift, decree. Tell God he can meet me in the DMV. Pink slip stack like a prophecy. This asphalt ground gon' stay on me.
Yeah. Gridlock. Stuck in this traffic of sin, homie. We push through it though. Yeah. Red light, blue lights, flashing in my rear view. Jaw tight, finger on the wheel like a trigger on brake. Whole block hungry, everybody wanna take. Concrete cold, but the
corner stay hot. Lil' homie 15 tryna juggle 3 Glocks. Mama in the kitchen with the shut off notice. I'm praying over dope, how the hell I stay focused? My name on the wall, sprayed in that chrome. Either I own the street or the street take me home. Heart full of rage, pockets full of lint. Turn that rage into rent, every dollar got a cent.
Gridlock Gangsta, stuck between the church and the curb, I'm a banger. Every turn feel deadly, I'm in danger. Tryna ride clean in a world full of anger. Gridlock Gangsta, either lay low or you go out famous. Devil in my ear, talking that language. I just want peace, but the steel feels stainless.
3 in the morning, paranoia in my chest. Sleep with my shoes on, never really rest. Phone light up, say the ops just slid. Now my mama on the knees, asking God for the kid. I was in the alley trying to flip my last pack. Looking at the blood on the bills in my stack. Homie in a cell doing 10 for a flex. Other homie in the ground over posts on the text. I'm tired of the chalk lines, tired of the sirens. But I love that rush when the whip starts sliding. Love that look when the safe door crack. Love how I feel when the knot's so fat. So I'm torn like the flag on the pole in the hood. Wanna do right, but the wrong feel good. Every prayer that I say got a curse in the middle. Every win that I get got a hearse in the middle.
Gridlock Gangsta, stuck between the church and the curb, I'm a banger. Every turn feel deadly, I'm in danger. Tryna ride clean in a world full of anger. Gridlock Gangsta, either lay low or you go out famous. Devil in my ear, talking that language. I just want peace, but the steel feels stainless. If I make it past out, that's a blessing. If the homies all alive, that's a blessing, yeah. But I'm riding with this piece on my lap, cause the reaper in the rear tryna press me back.
You either break this cycle or you become another mural, feel me?
Yeah. Cali Chrome Dreams. We still outside, ain't we? Frontier funk. Let's ride. Yeah. Ash in the tray, backseat full of grudges. Mama said pray, but the streets made judgments. Tag on the wall, spell my block like a sermon. Liquor store clack, see my face get nervous. Brown bag drip, curbside confessions. Homies in the pen, still call bad reception. Baby on the way, but the rent past due. Got a burner in the Bible, which one I shoot through?
Funk flame frontier, I was raised on smoking cheese. Gold daydreams been singing on this funk flame frontier. If I die tonight, make it clear. I went hard through all my fears. West side tears and dirty gear on this funk flame frontier.
Yeah. Dice hit the concrete, life on the line. Tattooed tears for the ones flatline. Judge gave Rico 30 with a shrug like whatever. Now son in my rear view rocking his sweater. Chain on my neck feel heavy like guilt. House on the hill built on powder and filth. I ain't proud but I ain't tryna starve either. Still hear my pop say boy be a leader.
Funk flame frontier, I was raised on smoking cheers. All day dreams been paying on this funk flame frontier. If I die tonight, make it clear. I went hard through all my fears. West side tears and dirty gear on this funk flame frontier. I can't rewind them nights. Sirens, side out from Christ. Still I slide, still I fight. Trying to turn wrongs to a right just one time.
One time for the homies in the ground.
Yeah.
One time for the kids still around. If I burn for us here on this funk flight front.
Funk flame frontier, I was raised on smoking cheers. Gold day trains by train on this funk flame frontier. If I die tonight, make it clear. I went hard through all my fears. West side tears and dirty gear on this funk flame frontier. I was raised on smoking cheers. Gold day changed my brain on this funk flame frontier. If I die tonight, make it clear. I went hard through all my fears. West side tears and dirty gear on this funk flame frontier.
and a crackle in the background. Red dot dancing on the brick wall. Whole block wild like a prison call. I got a burner and a burner phone. 2 straps, 2 sims, still feel alone. Copy that when the beef get near. We don't text, we don't chat, we just talk in your ear. Walkie on my head, fuck a group chat. Push the talk, point the pop, where your crew at. Static in the speaker when the ops roll past. If the code break once, then your homie won't last. Mama said church, but the hood said ride. Every corner gotta look out, every whip got eyes. Little homies on the roof with the scope for the skull. If I say 10-fold, they gon' kick in the dough. Walkie-talkie warfare, say the word, they fly. 1 click, 1 code, somebody gotta die. Channel 9 lit up when the shots go off. We don't post, we don't brag, we just drop and log off. Walkie-talkie warfare, whole block on the line. You can pray, you can run, but you still on my time. When the beat come through, better hug your kin. Cause a 3-word phrase bring the fucking war in. APB on my name through the grapevine. I hear my life in the wires every late night. Dispatcher voice shaking when the heat clap. Black hoodie, black whip on the recap. I used to dream about a crib with a gate. Now it's crime scene tape, same color as the state. My little cousin on the scanner trying to mimic my slang. He don't know that this chatter put a hole in your game. We talk codes in the kitchen with the blinds down. Hit the switch, hit the street, hit a side route. Every breath on the airwave might get played back. Feds lurk, so the sentence in my slang stay cracked.
Tell me, is it worth all the chalk outlines for your name in their mouth and your face on a sign? We addicted to the beat, to the buzz, to the war, but that last over might be your last 10-4.
Walkie-talkie warfare, say the word, they fly. 1 click, 1 code, somebody gotta die. Channel 9 lit up when the shots go off. We don't post, we don't brag, we just drop and log off. Walkie-talkie warfare, whole block on the line. You can pray, you can run, but you still on my time. When the beat come through, better hug your kin. Cause a 3-word phrase bring the fucking war in. Asphalt, funk, ride with me. Sun-baked block, crack curb, chip chrome. Lil' homie stash work in the Mickey D's cone. Baby mama blowing up the prepaid phone. I'm ducking that drama, just trying to get home. Real view full of red and blue threats. Hand on the wheel, other hand on my regrets. Whole hood praying just to clear one debt. Got my back to the wall and a tank on E yet. Still in the console, fear in my teeth. Trying to breathe through the rage, through the beef, through the grief. Cousin on the shirt, mama on her knees. Judge took my brother, that coward took the plea.
We was raised in the crack of the fall. All this pain in my veins, it revolve. I got sin on my hands, it's my fault. Asphalt funk, unsolved. From the alley to the courtroom ball. I was stuck in the game like a call. Still I swing on a beat like a song.
Front porch preacher with a Newport cough. Bless in my head while he peel that label off. OG said, boy, you gon' die, boss. I was 16, laughing with a gun in the loft. Now I'm grown with the same old rage. Child support threats on the same old page. Rap sheet longer than the rent I ain't paid. Still riding through the set, middle finger to the cage. Lil' sis bag checks at the stove. Dreams in her head, but her feet on the floor. I keep telling her you ain't built for this war, but I'm the one loading up, walking out the door.
We was raised in the crack of the fall. All this pain in my veins, it revolve. I got sin on my hands, it's my fault. Asphalt funk, good song. From the alley to the courtroom ball. I was stuck in the game like a call. Still I swing on the beat like a song.
Sirens in the background, jazz strings crying. Bassline thump like my heart still defined. I'm a fucked up saint in the sinner's coat line. Saying I'll quit when the block stop mine. lights buzzing, blunt ash on my fit. County bus memories, never gon' forget. Mom cried over rent, dad high on the hit. Now I'm riding in the bucket, dirty rag on the stick. Whole hood on alert, unmarked in the cut. Cherry red rag in the pocket tuck. Fiends at the park, little kids learn to duck. You either pitch rocks or pray you don't get stuck. Old heads on the steps talking war stories. Gold fronts, chip, fade attached, dead homies. I'm the shadow in the alley where the money move. Hands on the wheel, paranoia in the bloody groove. Gunpowder scent in my hoodie when I hug my girl. She say, baby, you be bringing hell into my world. I kiss her on the forehead, say I'm out for a bit. But I'm lying, I'm married to this violent shit.
Slim shadow syndicate, rolling through the block like this. Chrome on my lap, got a death wish grin. Dying innocent. Slim shadow syndicate, money in the cracks we split. Heart full of rage, but the funk so sweet. That's the sedative.
Late night mission, ski mask in the glove box, page blowing up, little homie screaming about a drug spot. Bitch made rivals trying to tax what we bled for. Put a hole in the door, paint dripping on the bedroom floor. My conscience in the rear view, begging me to turn back. But revenge got a playlist, I let the whole track slap. Engine hum, steady jazz, guitar in the background. I'm thinking about my brother in the black gown, laid down, mama at the casket, screaming till her voice broke. Judge gave me time, said my soul already spoke, but I'm out now. Same corner, same pressure, same demons riding shotgun, saying let us bless you.
We the ones in the cutoff lights. We the names in the chalk at night. We the kids that the teacher said would die in a fight. Now we pull up presidential, still dead inside. Ash on my jeans, pistol grip by my spleen. Tryna wash all this blood with a little codeine. Heaven on a flyer, hell in the scene. Torn between a coffin and a dream. Shadows in the day.
Yeah, it's that Vendetta vibe right here. You know what the fuck it is. Turn that shit up. I'm in the cut, black hoodie, old wounds, new plan. Heart cold, still hot, blood thick on my hands. Got a list in my palm, every name, every slight, every smirk, every rumor they was talking at night. I lost homies, lost sleep, lost time, I can't get back. Mama praying, eyes red, said I'm stuck in the past. But that past got a pulse, I can hear how it breathe. It be whispering and plus and never forgive, never leave. Chrome tucked by the ribs, that's a personal prayer. If I pull it, that's a promise, not a moment of fear. They gon' feel every year that I swallow my rage. I'm the ghost in they rear view, closer each day. Vendetta vibes, I can't let it slide. Every scar on my soul got a price on it. Every lie that they told, put some ice on it. Vendetta vibe, I'm in that ride. Either I heal or I hunt in this life I live. Either I drown or I bite when the sharks dive in. Yeah, Vendetta vibes. I remember that floor, blood smeared on the tiles. Cousin laid with his eyes stuck open, blank smile. A touch asking me questions I ain't see, I ain't speak. But I memorized whispers from the cowards in the street. Seen a car with the plates half covered in tape. Heard the laugh, same tone from a dude I embraced. Used to share the same plate, same shoes, same game. Now I'm scrolling through his pictures, putting fire to his face. Got my finger on the trigger of a choice I ain't made. Ride out like the block or just walk away. I got demons on my shoulder saying fuck that peace. Got my kid on the phone saying dad, just breathe. Vendetta vibes,
Every scar on my soul got a price on it. Every lie that they told put some ice on it. Vendetta Vibes. I'm in that ride. Either I heal or I hunt in this life I live. Either I drown or I fight when the sharks dive in. Yeah, Vendetta Vibes.
If I crash out, then my son get a photo flag. If I chill out, then my cousin still in that bag. What's justice? What's pride? What's pain? What's real? Do I break somebody's body just to say that I healed? Pulled up to his block, engine humming like a threat. See him laughing on the porch like he never left death. Palm sweat, heart bang, I could taste all the hate. Saw his daughter by the door with a backpack late. And that shit hit different like a slap, like a gun. He got mirrors in his mind, he gon' run from what he done. If I smoke him, she grow up with the same black hole. Same vendetta in her chest, same stain on her soul. So I stared in his face, let him know I ain't blind. Let him see what it's like when your past catch time. Then I burned off loud, engine middle finger in the wind. I ain't holy, I ain't healed, but that cycle ain't gon' spin.
The vibes.
Engine rumbling, seat lean back, sun in my eyes, hand on the strap.
Chrome grip, cold kiss on my palm, ash on my jeans, tryna play it calm. Mama in my ear like, boy, you a storm. I'm laughing at the mirror with the safety off, gone. Liquor in my liver, rage in my lungs. Homie in the passenger, drum on the drum. Ski mask slid, heartbeat kicking like a sub. I could end the whole bloodline from a little grudge. Phone still ringing, baby begging me to breathe. I'm a cook, I'm a clean, just don't leave. But these streets got teeth in my sleeve. Got me married to the beef like a preacher, we agreed. Slide down block, see the candles on the curb. Name in the meal painted under bird turds. That could be me, spirit floating with the birds. But I still grip steel like I never heard a word. Chrome grip, bro, finger on the move. Riding through the hood like I got something to prove. Heart too numb, I don't feel shit. But I dance with the devil to the kick and the snare hit. Chrome grip, bro, life in the clip. Every little problem I resolve with a fist. Pray for my soul if I slip, if I trip. Cause I love this metal more than I love my own skin. Little bro in the backseat itching for a name. Tattoo map, every dot another stain. He said teach me how to slide, teach me how to aim. I passed him the strap, felt the demon in my veins. We rode past parks where we used to play ball. Now it's yellow tape flapping on the chain link wall. Grandma at the window with a Bible trying to call. But the ringtone drowned in the engine, that's all. Pulled up slow, see the rivals by the store. Fingers start twitching like it's begging for a war. Then I caught my reflection in the door. Saw a scared little kid who ain't wanna kill no more. Hands start shaking, barrel pointed at the ground. Told lil' bro, turn the fuck around. He said you getting soft, I said maybe that's allowed. Cause the casket that fit him gon' fit me now. But class chrome grip, bro, finger on the move. Riding through the hood like I got something to prove. Heart too numb, I don't feel shit. But I dance with the devil to the kick and the snare hit. Chrome grip, bro, life in the clip. Every little problem I resolve with a fist. Pray for my soul if I slip, if I trip. Cause I love this metal more than I love my own skin. I've been sleeping with a pistol like a pillow, man. Whole block built on a kilo and a trigger hand. What's a king to a coffin? What's a god to a Glock jam? Put that shit down, homie. Go put you down first, understand? devil to the kick and the snare hit. Chrome grip groove, life in the clip. Every little problem I resolve with a fist. Pray for my soul if I slip, if I trip, cause I love this metal more than I love my own skin.
Yeah. Street signs buzzing. Cheap cologne in the trunk. Chrome rims turning. This that neon turf funk. Ayy. Yeah, ash on my jeans, drop through bag on the floor, pager on vibrate, someone knocking at the core, mom praying in the kitchen, cross swinging on the chain, me praying on commission, trying to monetize pain, cartoon dice on the mirror, but the choice feel real, every handshake heavy, every offer a deal, cousin posted on the corner, eyes red from the smoke, says you either flip a script or you end up a quote, in neon turf funk. Where the halos get jumped, where the saints ride low and the sinners get pumped. Got a heart full of love and a trunk full of junk. Trying to rise from the mud with this neon turf funk, neon turf funk. Every scar, every stunt, and every prayer in the dark, every laugh, every front. If the past pull me back, let the bass set me free. Neon turf funk, still the light in the street. Neighbor kids on the porch selling lemonade for $1. Brought a big homie circle in the car that ain't love. Sirens hum in the distance like a choir off key. Every charge on the system got a name just like me. I remember chalk on the driveway drawing dreams, not lines. Now they drawing white outlines where we used to kill time. I ain't built to be a martyr, I ain't built to be a stain. I'm just trying to be a father, not a story in the rain. Hands up on the wheel, knuckles tight, eyes red. Past in the rear view, future right ahead. Will I pull up to a crib or a cage tonight? Will I give in to the urge or protect this life? I can flood the whole block, turn the night to a show. I call my little boy, say I'm on my way home. Street whisper one more, soul whisper, that's enough. Heartbeat like a drum to this neon turf funk. Yeah, to this neon turf funk. Yeah, oh, to this neon turf funk. Oh, to this neon turf funk. Yeah, neon turf funk. 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 Yeah, to this neon turf funk. Yeah. Street cracked open, sun hit chrome, cold block breathing heavy like it's ready to explode. Posted on the corner, same paint, same brick. Old heads rolling dice, young ones talk slick. Cop car creeping, doing slow drive-bys. Tag on the wall, still wet, spelling out lost lives. Mailbox stuff with final notice threats. Mama in the kitchen, hands red from the stress. Homie left town, said he had to evolve. 20 text ladies back with a problem to solve. Block blaze, bounce, everybody outside now. We live, we die, right here on this ground. Smoke up, sound loud, heartbeat shaking the house. When the sirens fade out, we still block, blaze, bounce. Little man hooping on a rusted ass rim. tattoo on his brother, just a date into him. Brown bag breakfast, liquor store lunches, bus stop sermons, parole office punches. OG preaching about choices, got a chain and a limp. Says the game raised him like a cold-hearted pimp. I'm stuck between change and the chain link fence. Every step I take got a dollar sign.
Bounce, bounce, everybody outside now. We live, we die, right here on this ground. Smoke up, sound loud, heartbeats shaking the house. When the sirens fade out, we still block, blaze, bounce.
Red tape, yellow tape, new paint over names. Fresh shoes, old news, still walking through flames. Love hard, hurt hard, that's the neighborhood prayer. If you make it to tomorrow, say you made it from here.
Block, blaze, bounce, everybody outside now.
Everybody
We
outside.
live, we die, right here on this ground. Smoke up, sound loud, heartbeats shaking the house. When the sirens fade out, we still block, blaze, bounce. Block, blaze, bounce. Block, blaze, bounce.
Yeah. This that rim road. Wrecking my homie. All that rubber you burn, gotta pay for it sometime. Yeah, chrome lips spinning on a cutthroat lane. Whole block smell like gas and paint. Mama in the window, eyes red, still praying. I'm riding with a trunk full of fucked up plans. Back seat full of homies that be half insane. Laugh loud in the day, low rounds when it rain. Talk tough on the turf, type death on the net. Same dudes never slid, never paid one debt. I was 13, seen a body in the chalk white dust. Saw brains on the curb, learned fast who to trust. Uncle in the kitchen with a pipe and a crust. Tried to tell me get a job, then he shorted my cut. Hypocrite hustler. Pastor with a pocket full of drug money customers. Side bitch sniffing off the Bible on the dresser. I'm sitting on the porch with a fully loaded pressure. Hell in my lungs, little angel on my left. Devil in my DM talking about one more step. I was raised on revenge as a second religion. First one was hunger, last one was prison. Caught a case, judge looking like a ghost in a wig. Feds reading off text, every word that I did. Tap line, still line, say I'm done with the shit. But my heart start beating when I'm clutching the grip. Leather on the wheel, feel a city in my palms. Every pothole talk, every siren is a song. I'm married to the madness, but I'm cheating with calm. Hit the lick, then I listen to my heartbeat drum. Railroad reckoning, all this rubber on the road, shit's echoing. You can hear it in the hallway when the doors swing. Every lie, every drive, every dope dream. Oh, railroad reckoning. When the metal meet the moon, that's a reckoning. Every mile that we ride got a debt in it. Every spin on these rails got a sentence in. Yeah. Late night fiends scratching at the screen door glass. Nails on the mesh like a demon trying to pass. He say he got a story, I say fuck your past. He say he got a kid, I still tax his ass. Cold-hearted maybe, but the world raised dad. Pops left a note, never came straight back. Only time he wrote was on a county jail pass. Said son, run game, never let him see you sad. So I ran game to the game, ran me. Every chain on my neck feeling heavy as a plea. Homie hit my cell, said he heard they want me. Whole line went quiet like the cops on 3. Paranoia in the pillow, I can't trust sleep. Dreams full of gunshots in the bloodstained Jeep. Woke up with my palms on a 4-5 heat. Even in my own bed, I don't feel that free. Baby mama in the kitchen with the crib on hip. Told me either you a father or you full of this shit. I said I'm doing all this dirty just to give him some chips. She said he don't need them Jordans if you die for the fit. They hit deep like a bullet through the backseat glass. I remember being broke, getting laughed in class. Teacher said you a problem, you'll end up trash. Now I'm rich in my sins, still pouring my past. Still hear that chalk scrape, see that body in the street. Still smell burnt rubber when I close my teeth. Still think of all the bodies that I almost meet. With my finger on the trigger over dumbass beef. I'm addicted to the high of a gamble on life. To the hum of the engine when we slide at night. To the flash of a muzzle, to the run from the lights. But I'm tired of my son only knowing me by Skype. Road reckoning, all this rubber on the road, shit's echoing. You can hear it in the hallway when the doors swing. Every lie, every drive, every dope dream. Road reckoning, when the metal meet the moon, that's a reckoning. Every Lowrider, high stress, chrome grin, tight chest, whole block heavy on my name. I ain't flinch, I fed the flame. Used to wake up to the sirens, cereal on the crate, mom crying. Ash on the table, uncle's lying. Little man, you next, why they still dying? Spray tags leading on the stucco. Sneak out late, hoodie smell like gun smoke. Cut class, back alley doing jump rope. Chain on my neck, heavy like a sunk boat. OG said youngster choose. Bible in the left, burner in the shoes. Baggy in the sock, cop car cruise. Eyes in my back cause you never know who. Fast forward, I'm the one they quote now. Corner store clerk play my old sound. Same block where they lay bro down. Still see his mama in that ghost gown. Had a little homie wanted stripes quick. Told him that rush make your life flip. He ain't listen, hit a night lick. Now he on the shirt and the paint drip. Sip out the bottle, can't feel shit. Voice getting cold, heart real split. Cash pile taller than guilt is, but I still see footsteps, I built this.
In street sovereign, crown made of scars and sins. I bled on this concrete, just to watch the world spin. Sin street sovereign, cold steel on violin. If this block gon' take me, it'll do it while I win.
Big homie in a chain, that was blueprint. Gold teeth, new whip, that's a school print. Every lesson that I learned, it was ruthless. Handle business, little fool, leave ruthless. Put my tears in a duffel, turn my pain into hustle. Every handshake subtle, every promise had muscle. Ain't trust many, just digits and dope scale. Grandma praying by the door with a broke rail. I was counting dirty money by the motel, thinking every single stack is a motel. Room key to another wrong turn. 2 phones in my lap, both burned. Text from my ex, she concerned, but she left when I crashed and it hurt worse. Now I'm thumbing through the past like a case file. Faces on the wall when the tape pile. Funerals back to back, that's a race trial. Judge is the sky, still ain't say child. Couple tattoos covered with a knife hit. Heard my own blood bubble when they slice quick. Eyes open on the curb when the lights hit. Laid out in my own hood, that's a night shift. Paramedic asking you can breathe. I could taste hot metal in my teeth. Saw my brother in the crowd, couldn't speak. Just a single tear running down his cheek.
Sin street sovereign, I bled on this concrete, just to watch the world spin. Sin street sovereign, cold steel warm light of sin. If this block gon' take me, it'll do it while I win.
Came back with a limp and a clear view. Every scar on my skin like a mirror cue. If you ride for the set, who gon' ride for you? When the chalk line dry and they tired of you. Label call said we love how you talk pain. Tried to package every corpse in a hook, man. Told them this ain't just dirt, this is blood stains. Every ad-lib, Echo got a thug's name. Studio in the valley, but my soul here. Same laundromat, same old fear. Mama still double lock both doors. Still flinch when she hear that low roar of a car creeping slow by the stop sign. Her baby boy, now it's stop time. Big face on a poster, block shrine. But I'm still one call from the chalk line. Young shorty on the corner, see me shine. Heard my verse when he scrolled on his cheap line. Ask big bro, how you make it out deep slime? I ain't lied, told him luck, rage, weak spine. Cause I folded when the money got close in. Did dirt just to feel more chosen. Eyes red from the smoke and the doze in. Still smell lost homies on my clothes, man. Told him right every bruise in. Skirt past the church, chrome kissing on the sun, tattoo prayers on my neck. Can't run,
Grandma in the window with a hand on the lock. I'm the story she ain't telling when the candles get dropped. Candy paint drip like sin from the cross. Ash on my fit, middle finger to the law. Chain on my chest, got my cousin on the charm. He ain't make it past 20, left his name on my arm. Fuck talks about peace when the rent past due. Landlord with a grin saying, boy, that's you. So I'm posted at the liquor store, phone on mute. Glock in the hoodie, got the devil in the loop. Mama called twice, I declined and stare at the crack in the screen, see the fear in her glare. She say you my baby, but your past gon' snap. I say my, these streets pay better than the apps. Slide in the lowrider seat, rip smoke thick. Oldies from the dash, let the bass talk slick. My homie in the passenger, scars on his lip. Say one more lick, we can really go legit. Yeah, right.
Lowrider legacy lock on my soul. Chrome on the corner where the angels patrol. Heart in a chokehold, hand on the steel. Tryna break free, but the chain's too real. Lowrider legacy lock on my soul. Pulling past the ghost that I still owe. Blood on the pavement, truth in the smoke. Pray this curse get cut, not choke.
Judge gave my brother 20, laugh through the glass. Same week, Pops died with a pipe and a flask. Funeral in court, same suit, same tie, same shit. Every year, different face, same cry. I don't trust love, love duck when it's gunshots. But the set hold tight when the sun drop. Tattoo needles humming like a choir gone bad. Got my area on my back like a fucked up badge. We was kids with a ball, then the ball got shot. Now it's dice on the curb, every roll high cost. OG said, little boy, don't join this. Then handed me a flag and a half-burnt spliff. I was 12 with a chip, 16 with a blick, 18 in the mix, 21 on the list. Detective at the door asking where was you at. I was sitting in the car trying to wipe gunpowder off the dash. That's fine.
Lowrider legacy lock on my soul. Chrome on the corner where the angels patrol. Heart in a chokehold, hand on the steel. Tryna break free, but the chain's too real. Every time I try to park this ride, street slide a spare key under my pride. Voice in my head like you ain't shit, but the crowd on the block say you that kid. I'm torn between a crib and the hills and a name on a brick by the field. I'm stuck in between two prayers, one from the pulpit, one from the place.
Pull up to my mama house, engine still hot. She peeked through the blind, say you smell like the block. I lie with a grin, that's cologne, that's drip. She point to the blood that drought on my kicks. Lil' nephew run a take me for a spin. He just see rims, he don't see sin. He don't see bodies in the alley by the light. He don't hear mama screaming in the middle of the night. I throw him 20, say go buy some games. Tryna buy back time that I burned for the game. Grandma in the kitchen with a cross and a broom. Say every man built his own damn tomb. I got a call from my girl, I'm late, you here. Static in my chest. Syndicate. We in the motherfucking building. Curbside posters, if a half open, drugs in the duffel. Lil' homie clutching on chrome, face full of struggle. Mama praying loud in the kitchen, cross on the wall. I'm out the back door early, can't answer that call. Graffiti on the alley say trust get you killed. I learned to count dirty money before I learned to sit still. Pop said life's short, better eat while it's hot. Then he vanished with a glass pipe chain and a knot. Dice game jumping by the rusted out fence. Hunters in the rubber band smell like stress. Every siren sound make the whole block freeze. We tuck heat in the hedge by the lemon tree. Heart iced over, but the summer still sweat. I keep a burner in the stash like a hidden regret. These crooked streets raise me, they don't raise saints. We press metal to a jar till the fear turn faint.
Shadow slide syndicate. We move in silence, then we hit. Eyes in the dark on every lip. Hands on the wheel, can't ever slip. Shadow slide syndicate. Blood on the bills, we still commit. Prayers in the smoke, we counterfeit. Die for the cold, we live in it.
Yeah, pulled up slow, Lights off, engine humped in, seat back, hoodie low, devil under my skin, phone buzzing with a text, stay inside just two. I chamber one, kiss my teeth, this what we do. Kick door, crash, splinters in the hallway air. Girl screaming on the couch, white powder everywhere. Homie running to the bedroom, socks slide, gun drawn. I see a baby in the crib while I'm snatching they buns. Cash in the shoebox, pistol by the PlayStation. Little boy peeking through the door, eyes vacant. He looked just like me at 8, frozen in shock, while I'm stuffing all his daddy sins into my sock. Brain say bounce, but my stomach say stay. Every extra second hit could cut 10 days pay. Sirens in the distance, blend with my pulse. I tell the kid, close your eyes, lie to myself.
Shadows fly, syndicate. We move in silence, then we hit. Eyes in the dark on every lip. Hands on the wheel, can't ever slip. Shadows slide, syndicate. Blood on the bills, we still commit. Prayers in the smoke, we counterfeit. Die for the code, we living it.
Back at the trap, fan broke, sweat on the floor, weighing out karma on a dusty old scale by the door. Homie bragging how we ate, talking about rank. I eyeball my reflection in the TV blank. Got a chain round my neck, heart heavy as lead. 2 funerals this year, both friends, both bled. One from a drive-by outside the corner mart, other from a hot shot, needle right through his heart. Every time the phone ring, could be death on the line, could be a bag, could be a snitch trying to press for the time. I sleep in my shoes, dreams full of quick fades, gunpowder cologne, lungs full of old rage. Mama call my government name with that crack in the tone. Boy, they gon' cage you or claim you. Come home, I tell her I'm good, then I lie some more. Slide another clip in, aim at the flow.
Shadow slide, syndicate. We move in silence, then we hit. Eyes in the dark on every lip. Hands on the wheel, can't ever slip. Shadow slide, syndicate. Blood on the bills, we still commit. Prayers in the smoke, we counterfeit. Die for the code, we live in it. Shadow slide out through the back of y'all. All that money, all that pride. Do you really wanna ride, babe?
Every step on this side costs flesh, costs time. You can flex for a month, spend the rest in the line. State ID code, trade, gray sky, thin spine. Your son learning your habits from a visiting line. We ain't heroes, we ain't legends, we just stuck in this shit. Trying to flip lost fathers into counterfeit bliss. When the hammer falls slow, when the muzzle flash bright, you see every bad choice in that half-second light. So I stash one pistol deep.
Yeah. Hood Haze. Hood Haze us. Wake up to the yells through the thin ass walls. Neighbors baby crying, mama on that glass. Dog bark, siren singing 2 blocks down. Same song every damn day, same soundtrack. Ashtray full, blunt roaches on the windowsill. Gun tucked in the couch where we keep the bills. Sweats on, slide out in the hallway slow. Smell grease, burnt toast and that bleach from the flow. Old head on the steps talking about his old war. I had dreams too, lil homie, then he nod off. Elevator stuck, so we mobbed down the stairs. Past candles and names where they shot Lil Mary. Hit the store, EBT on the car swipe. Shorty in the aisle, stuffing chips in the bra. Clerk look away, he from here, he know life. Man, it's corner like a movie with a broke ass star. Outside dice, rolling on a busted crate. 20 on the floor, little kids take notes. One hand in my hoodie on the safety plate. Other hand at the homie, we exchange them jokes. But under all that laughs, there's a clock in my head. Tick, tick, every time I see chalk on the cement. Mom praying that his son don't end up in the shed with candles, t-shirts, RP and red.
Hood hustle, hood haze hustle. Breathing in smoke, exhale this struggle. Trying to stack chips, stay out that muscle. Every damn day it's a hood haze hustle. Hood haze hustle. Heart so cold, but the block stay bubble. If I slip once, then my life might crumble. Every damn day it's a hood.
Jump back in the whip, radio blast that bass. Seatbelt under me, cause the buckle don't latch. Cracks in the windshield like spider web lace. Drive slow where they lit up my cousin last May. Stop sign tag with my homie name still. Lil mural on the wall where his blood got spilled. Mama said leave, but the rent's so real. And the jobs ain't calling when you're past that ill. Hit the light, crooked cop stare through glass. Hand on his piece like my face got a price. He don't see the nights that I cried, felt trash. He just see a hoodie and a chain, roll dice. I pull off, middle finger low in my lap. Can't flash it too high, they gon' call that threat. Trauma in my chest like a 10-pound strap. Adrenaline rush, but I keep that strip. Phone buzz, lil bro talk wild on text. Need a big lick, I'ma rob that next. Call him back quick, they don't lose your head. Once you cross that line, ain't no easy step. Tell him about the homies doing years on lock. Tell him about the mamas who ain't sleep since then. Tell him about the days when the mail don't stop. Just court dates, state plates, still no win. He quiet on the line, I hear win, no words. Hear the bus screech, hear the old church bells. Big bro, this pressure feel like it hurt. Like the whole damn hood wanna see me fail. I say nah, Lil King, they just stuck in the frame. We the ones gotta paint new walls with our names. Gotta learn how to flip that pain to game. Cause these cracks in the street don't love our veins. Nail hood, Haze hustle. Hood Haze hustle, breathing in smoke, exhale this struggle. Tryna stack chips, stay out that muzzle. Every damn day it's a hood Haze hustle. Hood Haze hustle, heart so cold, but the block stay bubble. If I slip once, then my life might crumble. Every damn day it's a hood Haze hustle. I seen angels with their halos bent, gold teeth, tattoos, smell like sin. Cry in the dark when the rent pass due, still share the last plate, that's family truth. I seen devils in a 3-piece suit, smile wide, sign line, still hold roots. Raise they glass while the block raise kids. Different kind of gang, same code as grip. Back home, kitchen light, got that yellow tint. Mom at the table with the scripture bent. Says, baby, why your eyes look lost? It's a hood Haze hustle.